Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Want to start off by saying Happy New Year. It is officially 12 o'clock my time. I'm in California. This video today is about my previous journey. I initially started my weight loss journey at the end of 2015, November to be exact, because I had just moved into a new place. I was a lot happier, wasn't really stressing about anything. So I was able to really focus on, my weight loss and myself for the most part. So by February of 2016, I was down about 60 pounds. After that, I continued on with my journey for the next few months. I started another job. There came the stress. It was a sedentary job. There was always candy and coffee and all types of stuff to keep us awake because it was very boring. So I was always snacking on something. So I ballooned back up. So I lost, 70 or so pounds by this time. I gained back about 15 to 20 of those pounds. And then I was starting all over again. Well, at least I felt like I was. So at that point, I decided, okay, I need to do something about this. This job is too stressful. It's hard to focus on me and my journey. And this was something I really wanted. So at maybe the end of that year, 2000, no, I was at that job for a year. So within that time, I gained about 20 or so pounds. So as soon as I stopped working at that job, I decided, okay, enough is enough. I have to focus. I have to get it together. So I got a gym membership, started a new job. This job I had a lot more leadway, moving around a lot more my speed, not much stress. This is me, everything, all of my jelly. Restart of my journey. So after I had got to my lowest weight, I was super happy, super excited. Oh, I never been this weight at, ever in my life, as an adult. So I've always been, a big kid. I've always remembered being big, like bigger. And so when I saw that weight, I was like, oh, she got it. But it was short lived because stress hit and being on different medications hit, and I ballooned up. So from my lowest weight, I shot up 45 pounds. And that hurt me like a lot. And I had to get mentally prepared for this journey again. I was like, okay, I'm doing all this and nothing's working. So I just like, you know what? I give up. If I want to have my burger, I'm going to have my burger. If I want to have my, chips and candy, I'm going to eat that too, right? So that was my mindset for a while. Until recently. This November, November? Yeah. Started November 6th. I was like, okay, what can I do to help my journey? What can I do to get this weight off me? I need something, and I don't know what to do, where to start. So I decided, okay, fasting, my first journey, I fasted. I did intermittent fasting. I did the 16-8. So I was like, okay, I can do that again. But then I was like, okay, I'm still not losing the weight. I'm eating too much. I tracked the calories and I was like, okay, I'm going to track. So I was tracking, my calories and things like that. And I'm like, okay, this is not working. This is not working for me. So I'm going to move on to something else. So I still stuck with intermittent fasting, but I decided to do OMAD. At first when I was like, I'm tripping. Like, this is going to last a couple of days. I'm not going to be eating no 1 meal a day for too long because, I'll be hungry. So I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do OMAD from November the 6th to December the 6th. That's my birthday. See what happens. So within the first week of doing the OMAD, I was like, okay, this is working. And then I was like, okay, I'm doing OMAD. Let me go get this candy and whatever. And if I eat it in this hour, then it's okay. No. I didn't gain the weight. I didn't gain anything, but I wasn't losing anything either. Sorry if you hear the fireworks. It is New Year's. I was like, okay, where do I go from here? So I decided, okay, cut out all candy, all chips, all, things that I know that I'm not supposed to be eating, sodas and things like that. Even though I'm not a big soda drinker, every now and then I'll be like, oh, let me go get that soda, just when I get a taste for it. But I decided to cut out everything. So I was like, okay, no breads, no chips, no potatoes, no, just no, no, no. I told myself no, everything. So I was like, okay, I'll eat protein, high protein. I didn't want to do high fats and all that. So I did high protein in fruits and vegetables. Okay, that works for me. It was working well. And then I was like, I felt really deprived of everything. So I was like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do low carb, like extremely low carb for 3 days. And then I'll have a day where I can have, some chips if I want, candy if I want, whatever the case may be. But it's limited to that window and it doesn't exceed a certain amount of carbs. I mean, not carbs, but calories. Sorry. It doesn't exceed a certain amount of calories. So I was like, okay, so I can have this candy. It's 80 calories. I'm having 2 servings. So that's 160. Okay. My total calories, 14 to 1500. I got this, right? So I'm doing this 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off of this, low carb influx of carbs and calories, carbs and no carbs. So it was working. It was working really, really well. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm eating no carbs right now. Only carbs I'm eating is fruits and vegetables. No refined sugars, no breads. Right now, I'm not eating any candy or anything like that. I'm trying to make sure that I reduce the bloat in my body. Usually carbs and things like that kind of make me bloat up. So I'm trying to reduce the bloat right now. Who's to say later in the future I may start doing the 3 on 3, 1 off, 3 on 1 off again. But at this moment I am just doing the low carbs fruits and vegetables are my only carb intake right now. Tomorrow, well, in the morning, I'll go ahead and weigh in for you guys. That'll be my first weigh in on this journey here on YouTube. Just got my new scale from Walmart. About to open it up and take my first official weigh-in for the new year. Okay, this one more time. I did it twice. It was not recording. So let me go ahead and step on again. Let's see. 275.6. And thank you for the people who have subscribed and commented on my videos. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the support that I'm getting so far just from one video. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you. If you want to like, comment, and subscribe, go right ahead. And have a blessed year.